Well, here we are, Barton Springs Campground. This is a Tennessee Valley Authority campground, and we're on a corner lot here. Believe that? This was the hardest thing I ever tried to pull into, ever. And look how big it is. It's huge. But they got the dang water and electric hookups over here. I've got my electric strung underneath my camper, running to the back, and all that wasted space, but I didn't want to face the road, so I ended up going around the wrong way, maybe? I don't know. And coming back and camping here. But it's a really nice place. A lot of people. I think every spot in here is taken. This is either a permanent resident, hobo, or a campground host, because he's set up for life here. He's making it his home. But boy, we're really close to the water. When you book this site, if you see WF, that means waterfront, and that's the spots that you get along the water. So just so you understand when you do this, I finally pulled my truck over here so we could get a little better view out there to see the water. But very strange sights. I don't get it, and I was extremely frustrated trying to find a way to park this camper in here. All other than that, gorgeous place. Well, bummer. You get a leak right there in that corner. I'll have to try fixing that. Not sure what I'm going to use yet, but my freshwater tank filled up because the city water was on, and there's a back check valve on the freshwater tank that wasn't closed, so I just cycled the water pump a little bit to shut it off. But it filled up my tank, so we're here without water. Without a dump. So I'm going to go ahead and use my fresh water up. So that's when I caught this. Last night I was looking and said, why is that wet out here? Oops. Well, I'm going to give this a shot. I have some duct tape and some 3M black super weather strip adhesive. So I'm going to smather that on here. There's very little pressure on that water tank, so I'll just see if it'll work, just as a quick easy fix. Yeah, let's check out the showers here and the bathroom, see what this looks like. And looks like there's a lot of people here, but big units, so they probably won't use these very much. We'll do the men's room. Ooh, kind of tiny. And a couple of sinks. Toilet. One shower. Hey, these are pretty dang clean. Bug catcher, but very functional. I like the tile. Looks clean in here. So let's do this. I think I'll have a shower in here tonight. Got really sweaty setting up. Sunday morning right now, and this is one of the waterfront sites, and the water appears to be up quite a bit. We had heavy rains at times, starting around 4:15 this morning. Woke me up, but these are nice little spots if you want to be close to the water. Said to keep off the rocks. Probably cut your feet really good. Hello, buddy. How you doing? And people here just pull their boats right up to the grass, park them, and then go on down to the river and take off. There's at least one boat ramp here I know. We'll go by that. So there's the central area. We're just going to do a little walk around here since it quit raining. Now just a little bit west of us, I'm just right up from the water. There are more campground spots up there, like the one right in front of me here. This one's not very level, and I noticed he's blocked up over there. But there are more sites up there if you want to get away from this central area. Linda suggested I point out that some of these sites that you see along here, these campers, they've been here, and we haven't seen anyone in 3 days in these two. Nobody here at all. These are seasonal sites. You can, I don't know how long, monthly rates, semi-monthly, or twice a year. They have a lottery to draw names on who gets these. And the people just to the left of us out our door, they are here for, I'm not sure how long, but they live 30 miles away and they only come here on weekends. So they tie up an entire spot for who knows how long just to come out on a weekend, which means anybody else, if they're full, you're out of luck and it's a wasted space. So I'm not really all that much in favor of that. Continuing to walk around, that's the entrance right up this way. This is the east side, and there's more camping in that area back in there. Looks like quite a few spots. So there's more camping around here than you'd think. Well, very fortunate there that I talked to one of the grounds management people. This area up in here is all can be the long term, and he said that's up to 8 months. You can do quarterly, but it's $450 a month, and these are all full hookup areas, and they only do a few full-time long-term in that area down there, and they're trying to keep that open more for weekenders and short-term stay people. And so it's a pretty good deal, $450 a month. I'm sure winters aren't atrocious here. Summers are a bear, I bet, as we know, being here. And we're just going on up the street. There's a TVA launch area up there, and there's some picnic tables down in this area right here. And then there's a really nice swimming area down here that's only usable by the campers over in the grounds, so it's not open to the public to come down here and flood it. I thought I'd come on down and just take a picture of the beach area. The boat launch is over there, and it's actually, I didn't walk over to it. It's, you have to go out of the park and then walk around. This is a well kept up beach. Looks like they rake it too. They probably have a tractor they pull with a rake on it. So there's a new area over on this island over here that they're developing, according to Richard, for tents and maybe some campgrounds. How'd you like to have the view that that house up there on the hill has? He's got a very pretty view of the lake in this island over here, which I bet in the fall is just gorgeous. Now, we'd have to crawl over that, and I don't think there's any sense walking up there, but that's where they're going to build the new sites, tenting and maybe some campsites. This is where a lot of people pull their boats in and just park overnight. Then they'll go around to the boat ramp and haul her in. and we're just right back over that way. Well, what I did yesterday afternoon was I stuck some of that glue on there, and it still was leaking a little, so the tape wouldn't hold. So in the late afternoon I noticed it quit dripping, so I put more glue down, put the Gorilla Tape or duct tape over it, and then I glued all over the duct tape. So I think it's out of water. No, there's still some water in there, but I think it's below that line. I'm going to put in some more water and see if that sealed it up. But boy, that stuff's hard to get off your fingers. Use gloves. Well, unfortunately, that didn't do it. I guess I better check and make sure right there on the corner that I don't have a crack right there. We'll see. Well, we're wrapping it up today here at Barton Springs Campground, TVA area, Tennessee Valley Authority, by the way. I never knew that until, well, anyway. Very nice here. Almost everybody left yesterday, so I say almost everybody. There's still a lot of permanent people here, people that are seasonal. So it got really quiet, and the birds are out in full force this morning. Really sounds pretty. And we're off for 106 miles to our next destination, which I am not remembering the name of right off. When you're here, there are a lot of small side roads getting out of here. GPS isn't always real accurate, I don't think. Man, we ended up in the back country somewhere trying to go to Wartrace. So my GPS coordinates didn't seem to really jive with the roads. It was crazy. We did triple the mileage just to get to Wartrace, which is only a few miles away. So I'm hoping we don't hit any really small roads pulling the camper just to get out of here, because we do not remember how we got here. The GPS, I missed a turn or something, and we did another 3 miles just to get here. So it's been very nice. It's cooled off the last couple of days. So that would make this campground excellent, for especially getting out there on the lake. And boy, it's crystal clear. The fish are jumping. So this is really nice. This was about $31.50 a day, something like that. It's $126 and change for 4 nights. So and that's water and electric. And I would recommend it. I don't think you could go wrong. It's really a great place. A little less. I didn't see a campground playground anywhere for the kiddos. So it's going to be all swimming if that's what you're going to do. So if you get this way, and you can, give it a try. I think you'll really like it. We'll see you at the next place. Take care, guys.